Guys, today's date is 10/18/2024. Usually I end or start my videos with a prayer, and then I explain the suffering. Today is 10/18/24. Here's a notice. It states right here. You guys can read it. As this case history suggests, defendant's 4-year suspension. So take a close look. Try and find it for you guys. This case. Defendant's 4-year suspension began running on December 23rd, 2021. The state of Idaho plaintiff versus me, Andreas Christian Torres. So here's the story. Before we go on topic, this is Samuel A. Hoagland, a district judge. Some of you know him. He's an amazing guy. So I got a 5-year license suspension starting in 2020, misdemeanor. Then I picked up a DUI in 2020. I served that. I got that 1 year. That was on a misdemeanor DUI. Then that same month I got a felony DUI, and that added for 2021 license suspension. It took me a couple months to go to court. It took a year, and then that's how I got the full 5-year license suspension. So I got a 1 year and then another 4-year license suspension, and that started on right here. I'll read it to you. That this case history suggests defendant's 4-year license suspension began running on December 23rd, 2021, and will end, which means I'll have my eligibility with no doubts to start driving in the year of and month and day of 12/27/2025. Okay. That's when I can drive legally. But since then, defendant pled guilty to the DUI, yes, and on December 23rd, the court sentenced defendant to 8. Well, so in 2022, the end of 2022 or middle, I went 2 years without driving until I was eligible and restricted out of my 4-year license suspension. So here we go. And I have 14 more months to serve, and I just called the DMV. I'm getting an Intoxilock machine installed now. I've had it in I had another Intoxilock. This is the second machine to go to Oregon. For going on 18 months. So I want it out. I'm not going to be able to drive. I'm in Oregon, only Idaho. So I called them. I say, you guys say I'm eligible to drive in 2025. I just called the DMV, and they said, you're eligible to get your license back in 2025, but you have to drive with the machine, another restricted machine, Intoxilock, for till the end of 2026. But right here it says I end in 2025, the end of the year, and they're saying no, you fully get to drive without no machine in your car the end of 2026. Guys, how misleading is that?